I see red.
As in red flags.
Exactly.
Well, we'll get into that one. Welcome to Cliff Alerts. Today we're going to be talking about Lifetime Network's reality-based TV series, Marriage at First Sight, Season 15, Episode number 2.
And today we will be focusing on Justin and Alexis.
The pine tree and the tree hugger.
That is correct. But before we get into this, please like, share, and subscribe. And we appreciate your support of this channel.
Justin and Alexis, married now.
They look good. They were hugging and kissing and touching, and it was like, whoa.
Flashing the pearly whites, boy. The entire time. I see y'all grinning, boy.
Keep that mouth closed. It was so,
excitement was in the air, jubilation,
and we see some energy, some sexual energy.
Yeah,
they both seem happy. In fact, Brother Man tells the camera that did he say he may fall in love with her, or he is in love with her?
I thought he said he is. I could be wrong though. I thought he said he is.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah.
That was super quick, but okay.
Yeah, they've only had a limited amount of time to really know one another.
They're still at the reception, honey.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
He just met her what?
I know. I was being a little bit, kind of.
Because is that how brothers move? Once they see what they want?
Yeah, brothers make a beeline toward it more often than not. But who's to say how long that period of time is? That
is true.
Yep.
Well, Justin has already staked his claim. Mm-hmm. He likes what he sees. He likes everything, all the bits, all the pieces. Mm-hmm. He's just happy. And she seems happy too.
And so is Alexis. She's happy too.
She did make some sideways comments about, the high five. She doesn't like the high five because it's corny. That was like a little bit. Mm-hmm. But she came back and she's smiling.
And they took nice wedding photos. Yeah, you could tell it was really a good time for them.
Right.
That this had kind of worked out like they had anticipated or had hoped for.
But we're early in.
Yeah, it's early yet, y'all.
So they're dancing with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And she asks Justin, looking up at him, "Baby," "Baby, when was the last time your lips was on somebody else?"
He said, "It's been a while.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. It's been a while.
Yeah, about a year and a half.
A year and a half?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you've been what?
Celibate for as long.
What? Celibate? I just married a man who is celibate? What does that mean for me?
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Didn't someone say on Ready to Love it was what? Sperm retention?
I don't know what the hell that was about.
Remember when I was
hell.
But really, her response to him saying that he was celibate was frankly alarming.
It was from a lot of different vantage points from my end. First of all, why is that being raised in the public setting like this? With somebody that you just met but are married to.
Going back to our boy DJ Smooth on Ready to Love, he said it was sperm retention. So someone being celibate, particularly a man that you just married, is not an indication that he doesn't have a skill set that has not yet revealed itself. It indicates that the man has some sort of emotional restraint to let the other person, his wife, know that he has kept himself so he can get to a clearer understanding of why he would like to be married and why he is keeping that sacred space for her for his future wife. The way she went sideways on it, she acted like he told her he had an STD.
Yeah, I don't think that she necessarily was on the same page, shall we say?
Does she know what being celibate is?
I would hope so at this point, but I think she maybe didn't understand his motivation behind it.
Because he certainly wasn't saying we are gonna be celibate in our relationship.
Right.
He's saying something that he has been doing
Leading up to that point.
Right,
and he also, to kind of advance that point, he also said that when he was out there dating prior to this process, people, in particular women, looked at him as a piece of meat.
Right, because they saw this tall man, they imagined his height had something to do with.
So other things. Right.
They wanted other things,
right.
And
he was like, "No, I'm about more than just that."
And it's not like any of us have not seen men out there who have a particular look, be it muscles, be it height, be it money or what have you, and the swagger they have, and who they attract, and we make assumptions about it. But in this day and time, a man saying that he's celibate is really something to be being honored.
Yeah.
And her response to it was to blurt out to her family and the entire guests
in public, air quotes,
in public,
yeah,
that Justin was celibate, and I thought that was like
inappropriate.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was just the wrong venue. It was the wrong thing to say, and it was just something that was in my mind. It showed a lack of something there on her part,
Well, if this is an indication of how she's gonna roll through their marriage, she can't be telling outsiders everything her husband says to her in private.
Yeah, I just think
that's an intimate conversation
one-on-one,
that they were having.
Exactly.
And she just blurted out to her family, and then she giggled to almost like she was mocking him.
Right, and then the reaction to the guests that were there was like,
right.
What? They were kind of like surprised that not only by what they were hearing, but also that was said in the first place.
And remember when we initially saw Alexis, she said that she plays football, and one of her best friends was saying that sometimes she says stuff, her tone and how she delivers stuff comes over negative, and that she needs to check herself.
Right, she needs to edit.
She has no filter, and it's not a good look for someone being married who has no filter, so their personal information is now open to some
public domain. Now, yep. And it was just unfortunate the way that it came out and what was said, and all. But hopefully, this was just one instance where she got caught up.
What it means to be celibate, because the man is not saying again we're going to be
celibate within the
course of a relationship.
Exactly, as a married people.
Does he look like someone who is gonna see who he wants and not try to end that sperm retention situation? That stuff is popping off in the car.
Right.
So what is the problem?
I don't know. I think it's just an unfortunate situation where she just said the wrong thing at the wrong time.
And I just feel like if the family is going to insert themselves in their marriage, because she appointed that comment to the table where her people were sitting, I think they're in for a time.
I would tend to agree with you, but like I said, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt this time and say, hey, look, she just made an unfortunate remark, something that she had no business saying, but she did. So let's hope that she's learned from this one and moves beyond it. And does not make that same mistake again.
Because him saying he was celibate is really a spiritual preparation for her. That's exactly what it meant.
That's what I would think. Yeah.
For her.
Yeah.
It's a gift for her. So we're just saying Anyway, that's all we got to say about that. We'd like to thank you for sharing, liking, and subscribing. And this is going to be a season, so we hope you take the ride along with us.
Absolutely.
Have a good one. Be blessed. You are blessed. Bye-bye.
See you next time.